Okay, how to get a rainwater tank into a spot over here. This is a bit of fun. This is a very long load we've had to bring in from the front, and as you can see, the driver is pretty good. He's had to go up to our top section, turn around, and yeah, a bit of fun. We've got to get it actually over to this spot, then bring it down with the bobcat to take the weight of it and onto that spot over there. There's a bit of fun. Let's see how we go. Let's have a look here. Okay guys, yep, we're filming. This is where we've got it to. It's all going very well. So basically from there, down the hill, Grant's a genius. And to the people at Clark Tanks, this is not Grant saying this, you should put your sales guys with a driver for one day a year, just one day a year, to see what they have to do, because you can see this, it's hard work. This is, and the two of us are, as you can see, having trouble getting this tank over because they're bloody heavy. But anyway, there's a bit of a shot of how it all sort of goes together. Won't be able to show you the flip over because number one, we don't want to show you if it goes wrong, and number two, it's going to take two of us to flip it. Okay, so as you can see, it flipped over nicely. We're just going to fill this little bit of side in here. We were going to move it over a bit, but we sort of figured it's easier to put a bit more fill on the side and make sure we're not too close to the building. If we get any sinking of the base at all, we'd rather keep it away from the building a bit. But it's turned out pretty level, and we'll just run a pipe, get rid of all that there. Got to change it around, so we've got a pipe coming across. We have to lift that other pipe up a bit too. Just having a look at the levels here. As you can see, great for the one gutter, a little bit lower the way they've done the other gutter, because they've probably got a fall on that. Oh yeah, so we can bring that one up a bit and bring that around. But ideally, that pipe there, we'll just clamp that to the side of the building and across down straight into the tank there. It's a little manhole there, and we're just going to put the tap down on the bottom there. So there you go. Bobcat did sort of become the reason we could get this thing in here. Well, Grant's a pretty good driver getting this truck in here too, because our biggest problem was the rain last night. Huge rains, and when you've got a truck this long and you're starting to, you know, like, keep in mind it comes in frontwards, so Grant had to turn the whole truck around to actually, you know, be able to get out of here and to be able to, you know, dump the tank. And it's not a fun task, I can tell you. I would hate to be a truck driver with this responsibility. I'd want to be paid lots and lots of money for this, because a lot of things can go wrong, as you can imagine. All right, well there you go. That's one tank. Grant's just going to fit the tap up to the tank. Then we'll just fill in this little side bit here, which is not much to go. Very easy. We'll just we've got quite a bit left over. Just so you know, you do a 4x4 meter square, and pretty much, as you can see, you end up with quite a bit left over in the way you do that. But it gives you a bit of clearance for the fact that these tanks are about 3.5 meters circumference. So you just, when you drop it, you've got a little bit to play with. About 2 cubic meters of crusher dust from Brito's here in Tangambalanga. Bit of a thing to advertise there, because Brito's is great. The price is good. Half the time he delivers for free because he's just a nice guy, and no, he's a really good guy. So certainly support the locals that support you, I suppose. All right, well, my next job is to run some hoses up to here once the tap's in and start getting some water into it. Obviously a big wind tonight, like we had last night, and this thing will be moving all by itself, so you want to get a few hundred litres into it as fast as you can. All the best, and thanks for having a look at our little how to fit a tank in a spot that really it never should have fitted, but we got it to fit. Cheers all the best.